Hello and welcome to this Des Moines game. Here I am playing in a division with Red, who is in the Shimakaze. Looking at the two teams, we see that apart from me, we have one more radar cruiser, a Buffalo. The enemy team has also two, a Worcester and a Kronstadt. They do have also a Minotaur, which can slot the radar. But since he is in a division with Worcester and Shima, it's unlikely that he will have radar. Instead, he probably wants to be able to smoke up himself and Worcester. Other than that, there are 4 battleships, 4 cruisers, and 4 destroyers. And we see a especially nasty division with 2 Yamatos together on the enemy team. In the beginning of this game, we have a gearing that is going straight for A, while Red is going wide. I will follow him there to be able to radar into A and shoot from the side. Behind me we have a Musashi. The rest of the team is going towards C. So we will have a 4-8 split, it looks like. The first Yamato is spotted quite a bit south of A, but seeing the position, it's likely that the second Yamato will also be going A. We have 2 enemy Shimas in A and our gearing is forced to turn away.
Massive storm moving in.
There's also the Worcester, and of course we see the Minotaur there as well. I'm switching to AP to see if maybe I can get some hits on the Worcester. As I enter smoke, I pop my radar. And I get some hits here, good salvo, but there are torps from the gearing, which kills him. Unfortunately, gearing is going down as well.
Torpedoes, direct front.
And one Shima will be able to go back in Cap A, as the other Shima is dealing with my radar and Red's guns. My radar runs out and there are some torps coming from Shima, but it's a very nice spread for me and I don't have to do anything to avoid them. The cap is full of different smokes though, so I don't have much to do here since my radar is out, and I decide to start reversing. We have, as we saw before, probably 2 Yamatos here. It looks like we also might have an Iowa here. And we have the 2 Shimas and a Minotaur that was just spotted. So I'm not too keen on staying in a bad position, and instead I want to be able to run away if I can. And the first step is trying to get away from this cap. The enemy has capped both A and B, and over at C we have a daring trying to cap it. But so far both enemy teams have only lost 1 ship each. There is a cyclone incoming, but it's still a few minutes away. I'm trying to use my RPF to determine if the enemies are going to push straight north or if they are going perhaps towards B or maybe even going around the west side of the island in front of me. Reddy is continuing to try and torp from his side position. And we briefly spotted a Yamato that is still pushing north or northwest. And here we see the Iowa that we spoke of before, and also the Yamato again. Red managed to kill one of the Shimas, but I can't really open up here since I am trying to turn around and showing full broadside to some big battleships. The daring that kept C is now in B, trying to take that, but loses against 2 destroyers, and we also lost Yugomo. So in a few seconds we lost 2 more destroyers, and Red is now the last one we have alive. We also see on the minimap that the Buffalo hasn't moved, and he is in fact AFK. So not only do we lack one ship, we are also lacking one of our radars. And now we are also losing C, so in a while we will be down all 3 caps. We have a Sao that is rushing into B, but against 2 destroyers he is not gonna last too long. Managed to kill the Shima though, but dies instantly after. I am continuing to kite and trying to get some fire on the battleships, but we have 2 Yamatos now in A. There's an Iowa at longer range, and there is also the Jean Bart that was shooting at me before. And I'm trying to evade best I can, but I am eating some damage from the battleships. The cyclone has started, but it's still some time before it's down to 8 kilometers and I'm undetected. So I continue to try and kite and setting fires on the battleships.
The enemy is about to win.
Hit a big hit from the Yamato. I was trying to go undetected to turn around, but as he shot I open up. Well, I still had him in range. And here's where I noticed that the Buffalo is AFK. We could have really needed another ship here. So I give him a report for being AFK because that's just annoying. I'm trying to push a bit closer. My plan here is to start turning away and utilize my radar to be able to shoot at two Yamatos pushing towards the Jean Bart. The enemy is closing in on 850 points, and since we have no caps, we're not getting any points other from any kills we might get. So we are definitely struggling here. Get a fire on Yamato, and he is really low, so he should be going down any moment here. And I do get the kill. Switch to the second Yamato, while my radar is still on. And we see that the enemy Minotaur is pushing together with the Kronstadt from B. So I switch to him instead, and then I see the gearing as well, and there's a lot of ships coming here. I would like to try and push them a bit, but since the Yamato is still alive, I'm trying to wait out for him to die or something to get in range before I make any decisions. Time is running out though. The enemy is closing 950 points, but luckily we get the Yamato killed, and I instantly turn away to try and deal with the Minotaur that is pushing up. Shooting HP to see if I can get some good hits, but so far it's been quite angled. Of course here he turns out, gets punched a bit by the other ship, and I am able to kill him. I start moving back towards B when the Henry pops out. And he is very close and he has torps, so I have to be very cautious here. I get a good first salvo, almost 10k, and I followed that with 6k again. I should be quite happy that I continue to show broadside, because I have been able to punch him really well here. Jean Bart is here as well, so I am reversing as quickly as I can to make sure he doesn't get my broadside. The swords I expected did come, but since I had started to reverse, I was safe. Get Henry killed, and I can switch to the Jean Bart. I also start going forward to avoid the second set of torps I know will be coming, and I expected that they are. Now in this game I don't have the legendary yet, so I don't have enough acceleration to avoid that torp.
Problem solved, sir.
Pop my radar for the Jean Barts, but see the gearing instead. So I decided it's more important to try and kill him quickly, and then deal with the Jean Bart to have a chance of staying alive. Red is in A trying to cap it. There is, however, also a Jutland there. But we are denying the enemy team so far. And Musashi managed to kill the Jean Bart, and the enemy is now down to only 2 ships. Unfortunately, the Jutland kills Red, meaning we lost more points and also the A cap. I am rushing as fast as I can towards B to at least try to deal with the Kronstadt, even though I don't really have HP. But with 3 caps, there will not be enough time. Unfortunately, we lost too many destroyers too quickly, and there was not enough the rest of us could do. Didn't help that the Buffalo was AFK, but still, it was very close, but in the end we lose this game, despite my 4 kills. So unfortunate, but it is what it is, and the enemy wins.